Hi guys, this is Monarch. Welcome back to the second part of the Woocommerce tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be looking at how to add categories to a product, how to assign tags to a product, how to actually add a product, and how to modify a product. And just to brief you out quickly, I'm currently running WordPress version 4.7.4 and WooCommerce version 3.0.5. So let's get started. Everyone, welcome back. So as per what I said before, first we'll be looking on how to add categories to the WooCommerce website. Well, basically there are two ways you can add a category. If you have already or if you already know what kind of a categories you want to add to the website beforehand or before even starting working on a website. Say for example, if you already know that you're going to have a clothing store and you would have categories, say for example, pants, shirts, t-shirts, hoodies, you can do or you can add categories beforehand, even before going to add any single product. And when you want to do that, you want to hover over to the products bar, go to categories. Once you are at the categories section, you see we currently have no categories over here. So let's say I want to add a category which is pants, and slug is more or less a user friendly. So when you see over at the top bar, I'm not sure you would be able to see it, but whenever you go to a website, you probably see your website name slash something slash something. So that slug is that represents the URL link for that specific category. Now when this comes in handy is, say for example, if you have a category or a subcategory which is pants, which gonna be repeated more than 2 or 3 times, then you want to define a specific or a unique slug to it. If you do not put a unique slug, WooCommerce would automatically put it a unique slug and add 2 or 3 or numeric number after the category name. Now we see here the parent option. The parent option is when you want to add a subcategory to the main category. But as we see, we don't have any categories listed. If I go to the parent option, I see option as none. The description is more or less if you want to define the information about that specific category. So say for example, we have a category that we are going to add is pants. Now in the description, you want to have something like uh, this category would list all the products which are pants or which can be distinguished under pants, or you can add more description which is specifically for that category. We are not going to add any description over here right now. Display type default, I'll cover this in the third part of the tutorial on how the display works and how you can modify the display based on unique categories or on a global scale. The thumbnail for this category, I'm not going to list it as of now because we are going to be changing categories as the tutorial goes on. So what I want to simply do is once I add the name of the category over here, all I want to do is go to add new category and it will list the categories. Let's say I want to add another category which is denims, which would be listed as a subcategory under pants. So say for example, I have a category named as pants, and then I would have subcategories that is boot cut, denims, cotton, or something like that. So in order to add a subcategory, what I would do is I would type in denim, and then if I hover to parent, as you saw before, the only option I got was none. But now if I go, I have an option which is pants. And while I select pants over here and write denim over here, what it actually does is when I add a new category, as you can see, it is listed as a subcategory under pants. So pants is a main category, denim is a subcategory. Now, if I want to add a more or say a tertiary subcategory to this one, what I can do is say, just give it an example. And if I go over here and if I type in denim, and add it, what it's added under denim. So now pants has a category or a subcategory which is called denim. Denim also has a subcategory which is an example. Now example is in pants, denim is also in pants. Example is in denim. You got the whole idea. Now let's get rid of all the other ones. We don't need them right now. Now, as I was saying before, there are two ways to add a category. This is the main way, or this is the simplest way you can add a category beforehand, before even adding a product. The second method I'll show you while we are adding a product. So now let's get back to the main part of this tutorial, which is how to add a product. So you want to go to product and click on add a product. Now, once you're at this page would look much familiar if you're already used to WordPress. If you're not used to WordPress, well, basically the options are laid out in a very simple form. It says here itself that add a new product. Here you have to add a product name. This space is for product description, as stated over here, product short description. So whatever description you add over here is more or less a short description, or just in a brief you want to mention how your product is or about information about your products. And then this specific bar that you see over here is the WooCommerce section. So from here you can select different options about WooCommerce. Product attributes, product inventory, product pricing, what kind of a product it is. As you see, we have four options. It's a simple product, a group product, external, or variable product. We also have one more option, which is virtual or downloadable. What this means is virtual product is more or less like a product or a services which a customer doesn't get shipped, or a customer won't receive an actual product, but it's kind of a service which they can subscribe to. So when you click this option, it more or less means that the customer is, once they buy this specific product, they are going to be subscribed to some kind of a services that you currently have. When it comes to a downloadable option, it is more like a file that they pay to get download. Like if it's a logo file, or say it's a book that you wanna have your customers be able to download once they purchase a product. So then this, you can, if you check this option, it gives more options to you on to adding a file and stuff like that. We would be covering all these options in later parts of the tutorial on how you can add a virtual product, how you can add a downloadable product. In this tutorial itself, I'm going to be keeping it really simple on just how to add a simple product to the website. So let's get started with that. Over here, I'm just going to add the product name, which is going to be t-shirt white. And if I want to add some more information, let's say I want to add is WC001. That's the name of the t-shirt. This is how it would be listed on the website, the name of the t-shirt. When it comes to the product description and product short description, I'm not sure why WooCommerce lists it this way, that you have product short description at the very end and the product description at the front, whereas if you see this product on the front end, the product short description is listed at the top, whereas product description is listed at the bottom. But you can drag this bar to over here, so which makes it easy for you to add the description at first together and then go with the WooCommerce product section. But if you want to go with the default way, as everyone is looking at their website, I just want to keep it the way as you have it in your website. So I have some text ready and I'm just going to add it quickly, copy and paste. So let's say this is the description for the specific product. Now in the description, this is a sample long description, and then I have four other options with it. If you know more about WordPress, you know that you have quick links over here with which you can add this as a bold or make it italic. Let's do or add bullets to it. So this is a description, more options to it. For the product short description, okay, so I've added a short description over here, which is just a sample short description, 100% cotton t-shirt for daily wear. and the long description is more information about that specific t-shirt. Now, as I was saying before, if you want to add a category, there is also an alternate way, which is directly in the product section. So right now, if you see over here, I only have one category, which is pants. But then this product that I'm adding, it's a t-shirt. So we can quickly add a category by clicking over here, add new category. You just type in t-shirt, and then you also get an option that you want to add this as a parent category or you want to add it a subcategory under pants. But for us, we're going to add as a parent category. So if you just click on this one, what it's going to do is it's going to add one more category itself. So rather than going into categories and adding a category over there and then coming back to your product, you can quickly add a more category over here, which is easy if you just want to go as per the products you're adding to the website. Now, once this category has been added, anytime you come back to add a new product with the category t-shirt, this would already be listed over here. Let's go into the tags option. Now, as I was saying before, this tutorial is also going to cover on how you can add tags to a product. Tags are more or less defines a short description or a tag which goes with a t-shirt. So say for example, this is a t-shirt, but if you want to add a tag which is say 100% cotton or machine washable or durable fabric, now this tags would be listed on the product description. So whenever someone searches on your website for 100% cotton, all products which has got a tag which is 100% cotton would be listed. So it is more or less like a category, but then you can specify more option with tags. I'm not going to be adding any tags to this product as of now. Well, you know what? Let's do one thing. Let's add 100% cotton as a tag and just click add. If I want to add more than one tag, all you have to do is say write one tag followed by a comma and then add another one and just press add. And what that would do is that would add two more tags, which is t-shirt and durable. Anything followed by a comma would be considered as separate. Now, once we have added the description, once we have added the name of the product, once we have added the short description, it's time to add an image. If you want to add an image, there are two recommendations I would recommend you to follow. If you know that you would be adding many images to this product, or if you already know which images you're going to be adding to this product, you can quickly go to the media option and you can click add new and you can add all the images. What that would do is every time WordPress has to upload an image, it probably takes time, and the time is also dependent on the speed of your internet. So say if I have 5 images, each image is 5 MBs, then in all it would be 25 MBs that would be uploaded to the website, and it might take 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes depending on the speed of your website. So if you know that it's going to be taking a long time for you to add the images, you can add them beforehand. But if you sure that it won't take much time of yours to upload an image, you can just leave it for the later part. Whereas whenever you are adding a product, you can add images at the same time. Right now, we see we have two options. One is a product image, one is a product gallery. Product image is the main image of the product, which is going to be listed on the shop page, or when someone goes to a specific product or a single product page, they would be seeing this image as a first image. Product gallery is more options, or it says it gives you an option to add more images to that specific product. So say for example, if you're adding a t-shirt, but if you want to add more images as if the zoomed view of the product or the zoomed view of the design or zoomed view of the fabric, you can add them to the product gallery section. So let's click over here, product image. I already have an image ready, so I'm just gonna drag and drop the image over here. And once the image is added, all I do is select set product image. And as you see, now I can see the product image over here. Now if I want to add more images to it, I just quickly drag and drop more images. Now, as you see, I have 3 images that are added, but if I change my mind, I don't want to add all those images to the product. What I can simply do is click on an image, hold Control, and click on the second image. So that would show a tick mark option, which means I want to select 2 images, and all I do is add to gallery, and those 2 images are added to the product. Now let's get back to the WooCommerce section, which is the main part on what you want to decide as a price or inventory or other options. So as it's a simple product, we have very less options because it's a basic product and with the basic options. So as you see over here, we have an option which is a regular price and a sale price. When you want to have a product which you want to put on sale, you can add a sale price, or if you want to sell the product at a base cost, you can ignore the sale price and you can just add a regular price. So for this product, let's say I want to add $100. Now, please make sure that you don't enter the value including a dollar sign. As you see, we gave an option that this dollar sign is not a valid symbol. Whenever you have to enter a price, make sure it's without a dollar sign. Decimals are okay, but whenever you enter a dollar sign, WooCommerce thinks you have done a mistake and it doesn't actually accept the price. Now, if you want to have a sale price added to the product at the same time, but you don't want to have your sale starting today, you want to schedule it for probably later week. All you can do is click on this option over here and you can select from date and to date. So say for example, today is 28th of April. I want this sale starting on 1st of May and the sale ends on 10th of May. What this would do is this would automatically start the sale for this product on the mentioned date and it would end the sale on the mentioned date. So you don't have to manually come back to the website, add a sale price, and then manually come back and remove the sale price. You can probably select this option if you already know that you want to put this product on sale at any specific time. And let's say we want to add a sale to this product from this date to this date. All I do is enter the price, which is $99. Say we want to give a $1 off to all the customers. So once you enter the regular price, the sale price, the sale date, tax status and tax class, it's going to be taxable. Tax status is standard. We will look more into this option about taxes and shipping into the later tutorials, where I would be looking at how to add different taxes and different shipping options, and then you can configure more options over here. Now, once we have added the regular price and the sale price, let's get to the option which is inventory. Now, here you have an option to define an SKU. Now, if you do not have a specific SKU number, all you can do is leave it blank and WooCommerce would automatically add a predefined SKU, or it would add a random number to it. But if I have an SKU, or if I want to organize my website in a better way where I can know which product is listed with the SKU, I can mention it over here. And as you see, I have listed over here, I've already listed out the SKU over here. So all I do is I copy it over here, paste it over here, and that's it. Now this is a unique SKU which is attached with this specific product. Now you get one more option, which is manage stock. Now managing stock is also one more option which is good for customers, or which is good for people who have a limited stock with them and they don't want to sell more of that product once their stock is finished. So say for example, if I have this t-shirt, I only have 5 in stock. Now if a customer who wants to buy 6, I only have 5. If they order 6, I won't be able to fulfill their order. So in that point of time, or for that specific instance, it is recommended that you click on this option and then you get in more options, which is stock quantity. So let's say I spoke as before, I have 5 t-shirts with me. Now, if someone wants to order more than 5 t-shirts, what do I do? Do I allow them to buy more t-shirts and show that, yeah, they can buy it, but it's going to be a back order and it may take some time for me to get the last t-shirt for them? Or do not allow, which is a customer can buy at max only 5 t-shirts. So we have three options. Allow, do not allow, which is no one can buy more than the stock quantity that you have. So if a customer one buys one t-shirt, if a customer two buys two t-shirts, so three are gone, two are left. So if a third customer comes and wants to buy three t-shirts, they cannot buy three. They only have an option of two. Not more than two can be bought. If I select this option, allow but notify customers, so the third customer would get a notification saying that we only have two in stock, but whatever quantity you put more than the stock value would be added to the back order and it would take some time to fulfill that order. And third is allow. So it won't show a notification to a customer about back orders and would just allow them to buy as many as they want. Now, allow option is not preferred because you want to make sure that it takes time for you to get the t-shirt. If it's easy for you to get a t-shirt, you can just go to the Walmart or any other store and buy and sell it. Well, you can put allow. But if you have to manufacture, if you have to order a t-shirt from a third-party source, and you know that it's going to take time for you to order that t-shirt and get it back to you and then ship it to a customer, then you might want to put this option. For now, we just want to go with do not allow. Stock status is in stock or out of stock. Now, why this option is sold put over here is if you have 5 t-shirts, but you know that you won't be receiving this 5 t-shirts from your client or from the place where you've ordered until next week or until 5 weeks from now. You want to put it out of stock. So even though if you have 5 in stock, you won't be able to sell it or the customer won't be able to buy it until you select in stock. By default, it always shows in stock option. We also have one more option which is sold individually. This option is more or less like you want a customer to buy only this t-shirt in a package and you don't want a customer to buy more than one item in their order. I'm not sure why you want to do that, but in case if you want that your customer should only buy one product per transaction, you can select this option. And what it would do is once a customer adds this product to their cart, they won't be able to add any more products. Well, let's uncheck that for now because I don't want this option. For shipping methods, as you can see, if you already have shipping methods and shipping options listed in your WooCommerce settings, you can set this option as what would be the weight of the package, what would be the dimensions of the package, what would be the shipping class. Or say, for example, if I am selling a toy, which I know that it's going to be 5 kilograms in weight and the size of a toy is this much. So, or you want, see, for example, if you're selling a house, you know how big the house is, how big the bar is. So then you can set this option, and once you set this option, a customer would see it on the front end. This section has two uses. Let's consider if you want to put the weight as 1 kilogram. The dimension is 1 centimeter by 2 centimeter wide and 3 centimeters is the height. We will see how this actually looks on the front end. Well, let's go back to the front end and see how we have done so far. As you can see in the additional information, I see that the weight of this product is 1 kilogram as we added before, and the dimensions are 1, 2, and 3 centimeters respectively. So this option you can add over here and show customers more information about this product, and the information that you add over here would also be useful in order to manage the shipping options. So based on what you want to add. Say, for example, if I have a t-shirt, I don't want to add a weight or dimensions to it because our t-shirt doesn't have those dimensions or t-shirt doesn't have those things in it. I want to just leave it empty for now. Linked product is more like if you have more products, if you have say 10 products, or if I have this specific product which is white in color and I want a cross sell a white pant with it. If I have already added a pant, what all I have to do is go over here and enter the other product that I want to cross sell with it. Right now, this is the very first product that I'm adding to the website. I don't have any other products listed, so I want to keep this empty for now. And in the later tutorials, when we have more than one product in the website, we would be adding options over here. Attributes, we currently don't have any attributes for this product, and this section comes in handy when you want to add a variable product. We would be looking at this option in the later tutorials and on how to add a variable product and how to add attributes to this product. So I guess let's go back and please make sure that we have fulfilled all the requirements. We have added the product name, we have added product description, we have added product pricing, we have added a sale price, a sale date, and the sale out date. We have added the SKU, product quantity. For shipping, we don't have any option. Link products, we don't have anything as of now. Attributes, nothing. Product short description, added. Image, added. Other images, added. Tags, all done. Category, all selected. Once you think that everything is ready, just hit publish. Once a product is published, you would get a notification which says product publish, view product. And if we click on view product, we can actually see how the product looks to a customer. So as you can see over here, we have a product image over here. We have other images listed over here. If you remember, we added 2 more images to the gallery. So whenever someone comes to the product, this is the main image that they see. If they go to the shop page, this is the main image that they see. And if they select that specific product, then they can actually see other images which are listed with the product. The product short description is always listed below the product on the top. As you see over here, the t-shirt name or the product name that we have added, product name, the product price. As you noted, the sale price that we added is going to be active from 1st to 10th. Well, as today it's 28th, so we don't see this price. Now, say for example, you want to add the sale price right now. All you do is you cancel this option, and once you enter the sale price, and if you hit update, and if we refresh the product, we can see that now it's on sale. Instead of $100, it's $99. So the product is on sale. And this is a short description that's listed for the product. So whenever someone or a customer goes to a product, the short description is the first thing they would see, which would give them a basic idea on how or what the product is about. If they want to know more about this product, if they scroll down, there's a description option, which has got more options in it, where they can read more about the description. You can design or fancy design this description the way you want it. You have unlimited options over here. You can add more add-ons or more plugins to the WordPress and design it in any fancier way as you want it. Right now, we want to keep it the simplest way we can. Now, as you see over here, we have 5 in stock. It shows over here, we have 5 in stock. Now, as we saw over here, if we select this option, which is allow but notify customer, and if we go back to the front end, if we see what changes, you see it changed 5 in stock. It doesn't show any more option. And as you see, sorry, I guess that page didn't load properly, but as you can see over here, it shows that we have 5 in stock, but more can be back ordered. So a customer can buy more than 5 items, and WooCommerce would allow a customer to buy more than 5 options. Now, when it comes to categories and tags, they are also listed over here. So there's an SKU, a category, which is t-shirt, and the tags. If a customer clicks on 100% cotton, then they are taken to a page which shows all the products which are listed with the tag 100% cotton. So as I said before, these tags come in handy when you want to have products listed in a specific section, but then you don't want to have a separate category for them, because you want to have a category based on, say for example, type of a product, or based on what the product is about, a pant or a t-shirt or something. You don't want to add 100% cotton as a category, because if you do that, then here it will show category as t-shirt and 100% cotton, which is a false information. So as we see, we have 3 tags over here. You can add as many tags as you want to a website or to this WooCommerce product, but less is always good. You want to make the experience for your customer very simple and very informative. Just every time you add a product to a website, just imagine yourself, you going to any other website and buying a product. What would you be looking when you purchase a product? And the same information a customer who comes on your website would be looking or would be finding. So you want to make it simple, you want to make it informative. So as we see over here, this product has been added to the website. Reviews, there are no recent reviews on it. So anytime a customer reviews a product, it would be shown over here. If there are 1 reviews, it would show reviews, and then there would be 1 over here. If there are more than 1 reviews, it would actually show how many reviews are there, and all those reviews would be listed. So basically, in this section, what we covered was how to add a product. Now let's quickly dive in on how to edit a product. The procedure is pretty much the same. So if we go over here and if we click, say for example, if you have a product, or we already have a product which is listed, which is a t-shirt white. Now you want to edit the information. All you do is you go to WooCommerce products and you click on edit. When you click on edit option, the same product bar is open. You see all the information and you can edit anything over here. Say I want to add full stops. I forgot that before. So all I do is add those options. If I want to change the price, say I want to change it to $90, the sale price is different. Or if I want to add a regular price to $99, I make all necessary changes that I want to the product, maybe change the product image, or maybe add more tags, or maybe change the category. Once I've done all that changes in this product, all I do is click update. And I would get a notification which is product updated and view product. And if we actually go to the product and if we refresh the page, you can see that now the price has changed from $100 to $99 and the sale price is now $90. And if we go to the product description, you see there are full stops at the end. So this is a quick way to edit a product. The same way, the procedure is same of adding or editing a product. The only difference is the main information you have already added. All you're done doing is editing the product. So I guess today we would end this tutorial over here. In the next tutorial, we would be looking on how you can add a variable product, how you can add different variations, and how you can add variation images and variation prices to a product. All right, guys, thank you. Have a good day.